I don't know where I am. I feel as if I've been shattered into pieces. I don't remember much. I do remember feeling. I've felt powerful. I've felt vengeful. I've felt pain harsher than I knew, joy greater than euphoria. I felt each sensation consume my being, then suddenly washed away to emptiness. And then I felt nothing.
Subject 17. Get ready. Subject 18. Get ready. Test 37.
What is this? Screw this.
Subject 17. Failure to cooperate will result in early termination from the test.
What did I do?
Test 37 begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One must die. One will live. In the weapon, there is only one bullet. 6 chambers. Let fate decide the victor. You have 2 minutes. Begin. You have 90 seconds.
Russian roulette. No. I like my chances better this way.
Subject 17 is the victor. How do you feel?
How do I feel?
How do you feel?
I feel like you'll be next if you don't tell me what the hell is going on.
Subject 17 continues aggressive behavior. Passive behavior resulted in termination. Subject 17. Get ready. Subject 5. Get ready. Subject 17 and Subject 5 are both previous victors. One must die. One will live. Let fate decide the victor. Test 38 begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Pathetic. You are doing exactly what you are told. Playing right into their hand.
Well, it's working for me so far.
Is it? This is my 4th time playing. I've won the previous 3. It doesn't end with winning.
You have 90 seconds.
If you have another idea, now's the time. I do, in fact. Let's work together to get out of here. And we can start with you blasting a hole through there. Then she will electrocute us both. Once they can't see or hear us, I know how to disable the neck brace so they can't shock us. Then I think I know a way out of here.
A way out?
You have 60 seconds.
Why should I trust you?
Well, if you can't trust yourself, then who can you trust? So, do we have a deal?
You got a deal.
Damaging testing apparatus will result in early termination from the test. Subject 5 is the victor. Excellent. Subject 5. Your results are very promising.
No doubt. So, when do I get to see the man behind the controls?
Once you have eliminated your remaining competitors, you will then achieve contingent protocol and be considered for the purpose.
I've heard it enough times already. Well, come on, bring on the next one. I prefer this one to come from a reality where the people contain a little intellect for once.
Initiating Test 39. Subject 5 and Subject 9 are both previous victors. One must die, one will live. Let fate decide the victor.
How many times are we going to go through this? As many times as it takes. Why? What is the point? To survive, obviously.
Test 39 begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
I've won the past 3 times. You. 4. But have you ever really played? I mean, really played. I haven't needed to.
play it for real this time. I know what you're thinking. I'm you after all. Well, at least a better version of you. Perhaps the only way of escaping this, the only option that we haven't tried, is letting fate decide and playing it straight.
Have you ever heard of the Schrodinger's cat thought experiment?
Where I'm from it was dog, but I imagine that the concept is the same.
Like the experiment suggests, we are both currently dead and alive in this box. We will either play or we won't. That gun will kill us or it won't. However, we are being observed. Our possibilities are finite. There will only be one outcome if we play it straight, as there always is. One of us will die.
I could just look in the gun and see where the bullet is. That observation will solidify one reality and end our superposition.
Yes, but we already know that tampering with the test results in early termination. Yes.
You have 90 seconds.
The only reality that we can achieve is the one observed by our observer. We can cheat quantum mechanics, but the observer can't manipulate fate. You have a 25% chance of winning right now.
You have 30 seconds.
Only 1 out of 3 now. And now 1 out of 2.
Subject 9 is the victor. Subject 9 eliminate Subject 5.
There must be another way. The universe has made its decision. Goodbye, Subject 5.
Warning, signal corruption approaching 57%, anomaly expansion detected. Multiple subjects have re-entered the anomaly. They are no longer available for testing. Subject 42 is available to proceed with contingent testing protocol. Attention, Subject 42 consists of 97% antimatter similarity. Initiating Test 40. Subject 9 is a previous member. One must die at 1. Will live. Let fate decide. Test 40 begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Test 40 will conclude testing. The victor of this round will go on to contingent protocol. Subjects are required to play Russian roulette. Any deviation will result in early termination from the test.
What is going on? Well, this is it, huh? Well then, alright. What else?
Subject 42 is the victor. Contingent protocol has been achieved. Subject 42. Stand by for memory transfer.
What?
At this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to free its people and to defend the world from grave danger. Coalition forces have begun striking selected targets of military importance. These are opening stages of what will be a broad and concerted campaign.
Subject 0, are you ready?
Do you understand where we are? I remember a lot, but how exactly are we possible? The failed antimatter experiments that happened on this base resulted in an anomaly, which I managed to use as a doorway into multiple parallel universes. I pulled you and the other test subjects through it to here, my world. Yes, I remember. I remember all of them. But how? I recorded each test subject's memory and transferred them to you. I also returned and transferred your original memories back to you. Why do this though? Why bring so many versions of us here to play this game? I had to find the farthest matter match to myself in order to yield the highest matter-antimatter reaction for Project Contingent. However, the odds of selectively picking different versions of me from these infinite other realities and finding the one with the highest reaction potential were incredibly slim. I had to consider the basic laws of quantum mechanics and quantum entanglement. Einstein called these scenarios spooky action at a distance. You and I are actually entangled, and you contain the highest amount of antimatter to this world. God doesn't roll dice, but it seems the universe does. I left it up to chance and fate to have the universe find you for me. I gave the other test subjects a chance to break the predetermined destiny from which the other worlds gave them. I merely observed the process. You still haven't answered me. Why? Why do this at all? What is Project Contingent? Project Contingent is my world's last hope for peace. Hold out your hand. If we physically touch, our particles will react and create a matter and antimatter reaction. The amounts of antimatter you contain in this reality would take hundreds of years to create synthetically. Failed experiments here, which opened up the anomaly, were successful after all. You want to weaponize yourself, and you want me to be the other half of your bomb. We will be able to completely destroy the Eastern Coalition and finally bring peace. Our sacrifice will be remembered for years to come. I have finally found you. I won't do it. I won't be responsible for the death of millions, regardless of what reality this is. It would be billions, billions of the enemy. This is your purpose, Subject 42. This entire planet is nearly a loss. The war has reached every continent. Nowhere is safe. The whole planet is in active dispute, except for a few designated safe zones. I have no intention of dying today, or for letting anybody else be harmed for your purpose. You don't have to be alive for the project, but I'm giving you an opportunity to fulfill your purpose. No.
System malfunction. 2 minutes until reboot. System malfunction.
Attention. The subject has breached containment. All personnel evacuate level R. Any contact, including observing the subject through sight or sound, by all personnel, excluding the observer, will result in the subject matter becoming inert and unusable for the project contingent. I repeat, observing the subject will render the active material of the weapon for the project contingent inert and unusable. Do your duty. Evacuate level R.
I know this isn't easy. It's never easy to accept one's fate. They've locked off this whole level. There's no way to get out. Just think of the difference that we will make. This is our purpose.
Warning, you are beyond the safety exclusion zone perimeter. The land beyond is an active dispute.
Hoped that you would understand and you would help us willingly. It's not easy, you know. I've lost everything that has ever been important to me. So what are we gonna do? If you touch me, you'll initiate the reaction between us. You have no place to go. You're in my excuse for a world.
Bombing target locked. Signal transmitting. Bombing target locked. Signal transmitting.
Come be something worth being remembered. Come be the end of our enemy with me. It is our purpose. And how exactly do you know what our purpose is? Because our purpose is righteous, we will make a difference and end this war. How could killing billions ever be righteous? Look around. No one is innocent anymore. That is not true. That can never be true. There are other ways to end this. Don't choose destruction. You have choices. There are none other. Don't tell me that. Are you really that bound to this? Are you really shaped by this environment that your actions are already determined? Or are you an individual that can ascend above this and find a solution that isn't as vile? I told you there are none. I do what I know I must. No, you do what you were told by your own nature. You can't reach above it. And you can? Honestly, I don't know. But what I can choose is to let fate decide.
Target lock detected. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
No! What did you do? They saw you! You ruined your reaction potential!
Target lock detected.
Bombing will kill us. This was all a waste. There is no purpose. I did have a purpose.
Incoming
To
missile.
stop you, the worst version of me.
Incoming missile.
I don't know where I am. I feel as if I've been shattered into pieces. I don't remember much. I do know the feeling.